This tutorial is going to be on how to make a silk or a satin flower baby headband. This is what we're going to end up with. What you'll need is a piece of satin fabric, 20 inches by 3 inches, needle and thread tied off at the end, a button for the centerpiece, a piece of felt, and a headband to whatever size you need. What we're going to do first is we're going to fold our fabric in half with the shiny side on the outside. Then we're going to come over here to this end and we're going to find the loop and go from the inside up. You're going to turn it back over here and you're just going to weave along the edge of the fabric until you get to the corner. Pull this through and you're going to do that same weaving technique along the edge until you get to the end, and you'll want to make sure that you're grabbing both pieces of fabric in your weave. I'm doing my weaves about 1/4 of an inch thick. Okay, now I'm at the end and I'm just going to pull through again. Alright, now we have this kind of jumble of fabric. What you're going to do is you're going to find where you started and you're going to kind of loosen this up a little bit. Okay, we found our starting point and we're going to take that end and we're going to spiral up, taking this other piece here and bringing it under like that until we create 2 layers here. Then we're going to flip this over to the bottom and we're going to weave the edge just like we did at the beginning. Until we get to the top. And we're just going to kind of pull that down and into the center. Okay, so this is going to be the back of our flower and this is going to be the front. And what you'll want to do is once you get it shaped the way that you want it, and you want to make sure that all of the ends right here are centered because that's where our button's going to go. So once you have it like you want it, you're going to hold it while you secure the fabric from behind. And how we're going to secure the fabric is we're just going to take our needle and thread and go through the top and bottom a few times, grabbing the fabric at different places. Just kind of moving along in a circle motion. And make sure you don't bring your thread too far out, because then you'll be able to see your stitches. And we don't want that. And sometimes you may notice like some stray ends coming out, and how you can take care of that is just by taking your needle and grabbing it like that and pulling it towards the center. Okay, I would say this looks pretty good and secure. So I'm going to bring my needle back through the top, and this, we'll want to place it where we're going to want our button. So we're going to sew our button on. And I like to go through the button a few times just so it can be extra secure. Okay, one last time. And as I've done this, part of my fabric has started to slip out. So I'm going to just kind of take this and bring it back to the center, up underneath the button. Okay, so 3 times should be pretty good. I'm just going to tie off my thread. Okay, and now we have the flower part of our headband. You just kind of play with it until you get it exactly how you want it. Okay, now you're going to put hot glue to the back of your felt. My hot glue gun will not reach to my table, so I'm just going to have to do this off camera. And you're going to find the seam to your headband. This is going to be the part that I want to show, so I'm putting the felt back behind here like that. And then I'm going to put more hot glue around here. Okay, see my hot glue? I'm going to just take my flower and find the center. Press it down. Press and kind of hold. And just so that my button is extra secure, I'm going to tilt it up and put a little bit of hot glue up under there. And I'll try to show you. See, I put the hot glue right under there, and then I'm gonna press, making sure to get all the strings out. And voila, you have a silk flower headband.